Hey guys, welcome back to Gearfacts. This is the Korg Taktile MIDI controller and USB DAW interface controller type thing. I actually thought this was the Triton Taktile. You'll see some with Triton written in red there, just next to the Taktile name, and those are the ones that have the onboard sounds. Silly me, I got the Taktile on its own, which is just a controller keyboard. So what I'm going to do is show you what I can by hooking this controller up using good old MIDI 5-pin cables to my old synthesizer, and we'll have a bit of a listen to the arpeggiator and try to discover anything else that this can do that's exciting on the old MIDI format. Here's our basic sound. ARP is switched on. So there you can see we're on ARP pattern number 1 on the tiny little display up in the top right there. Let's just go through a few of them randomly. You can see the arpeggios are actually mapped out visually on this little line at the bottom here too. Okay, so there seems to be quite a lot to choose from, and some of the patterns are fairly complex. And you can choose quickly just by sliding your finger. I'll zoom out a little bit. And you can choose arpeggios quickly just by sliding along this little slider panel here. So there you go, the arpeggiator works no problem over the old MIDI system. I'm just going to pan over a little bit here, and you'll see that we have some pads as well. And they're transmitting the arpeggio through MIDI no problem as well. Looks like you can even mix arpeggios. That's interesting. Looks like you can mix between the keyboard and the pads as well. That's pretty fun. So there you go guys, a very simplistic demo that'll probably go down in history as one of my lamest demos that I've ever recorded to YouTube. But yeah, the Triton Taktile is a great MIDI controller. It really is something that you need a computer for though. On its own with MIDI, it does have some pretty good tricks, but really you're going to get a lot more out of this by hooking it up to a PC or a Mac. What you've just seen there is the functionality that I could get from this keyboard just based on 15 minutes of mucking around with it and getting the settings right for my old Yamaha DJX. And it seems like it has a reasonable amount of potential there, but to be honest it doesn't give you anything that the DJX doesn't have on its own. So I'd be very interested to hear your comments about this one, and if you want to hit that like button, I doubt this video is going to make you feel like doing that, but if you want to hit like or subscribe, I'd love to see you again soon for the next exciting Gearfacts episode. See you next time guys.